Good afternoon, teachers. My name is Jagat, and I welcome you all on the behalf of Shri Aurobindo Society. So, this is the series where I share with you every day some of the great innovative ideas given by the teachers of different states. So, I come here every week, every day. So, I share with you innovative ideas of different states. As this week, we are sharing with you innovative ideas given by the teachers of Uttarakhand. So last week we were sharing with you innovative ideas of Kerala's teachers, and this week we are sharing with you innovative ideas of Uttarakhand's teachers. So I believe whenever whatever idea we share with you, all the innovative ideas which you hear from us, I believe that you are writing those innovative ideas in your notebook. And if you are watching me right now on the Facebook live session, please go and get one notebook and the pen so you can write all these innovative ideas and their implementation. So you can implement these innovative ideas and can take benefit in your school. So if you're new to this video, I have some very important information to share with you. So if you are watching me first time, so you must be wondering that we are going to share with you innovative ideas. So how teachers they share with us these innovative ideas. So I will share with you all the ways, all the there are four parameters when you share your innovative idea, and there are some different conditions also when you share your innovative idea. So keep joining us, and I'll at the end of the session, I will share with you all the ways, all the parameters, all the conditions of sharing your innovative idea, and then you can share your innovative idea with us and can be our innovative teacher. So today we are going to talk about community participation. So community participation, we are going to talk about this innovative idea. So before that, let's have some a small discussion about community participation. So as I always say that the education is dependent on three pillars. So there are three pillars which who is holding the education. The first is teachers. So in the school, teachers is the one pillar. The second is student, and the third is parents. So if any one of the pillar is not the strong, so we all know that what happens. So we can the education not can be education cannot be given on that level which we want from our schools and from our teachers. So from the same, we are going to share with you these innovative ideas which are going to help you a lot to bring parents to the school and make a strong bond with all of you teachers. So when we talk about, so let me share with you some benefits from these innovative ideas which you all are going to see once you try or once you implement these innovative ideas in your school. So the first thing is awareness in the parents. So we all know that this is the major reason that why parents do not send their children to the school. So that is that parents are not aware about education. They do not have much information about education. How? Let me share with you a small story. Then you will be able to understand what I want to deliver and what message I want to convey. So if you're watching me right now on the Facebook, so you can ask me any question in the comment box. You can share if you are implementing any idea in the school. So you can share anything and you can ask me any question. I would love to answer your all the question, and I love to read your all the comments which you comment in the Facebook comment box. So there was one teacher, and the teacher thought like he saw that the very less students are coming to the school. So I should know the reason behind it that why so many students are not coming to the school. And he saw the survey that in the village only there are many children. There are so many girls as well. There are so many boys also. But when teacher sees the data in the school, that is very less. So teacher thought, what is the reason behind that parents are very less to the school? Then teacher decided that teacher will go to the any one of two or three houses. He will visit and then he will ask the villagers why are not sending their children to the school. So teacher visited one house. When the teacher went there, teacher asked one mother that why are you not sending your daughter to the school? So mother said that why would I send my daughter to the school? What will happen? She will study at least. If she doesn't go to school, she will cook something in the house, she will learn a new food and something like this. So when she will be married, at least she will be able to manage her house. So teacher was shocked completely after listening these words from the mother. Then teacher thought, let's visit the next house. So teacher went to the next house. Then when he reached, he asked another parents, why don't you send your son to this school when others are coming to the school for getting education? So the answer which teacher got, that was shocking for him. That was shock. So teacher got the answer that why should I send my son to the school? His elder brother is earning every day 300 rupees. I will give him one more rickshaw. He will stand any corner of the street. He will at least bring 200 rupees at the home. Why would I send my child to the school then? When teacher, when teacher heard these words, teacher was very much sure that the parents are not aware about the power of education. He got to know the parents are not aware. So before bringing children to the school, I must bring their parents to the school first. I should show them that how education helps, how this school can help their child to build their bright future. So teachers, we all know that one educated person can take care of whole family. If there are many educated people in the family, they can take care of many families in the community. This is a small data which government tells us. We observe it, we hear it, we see this always. So in the same, let's talk about the other benefits. The next is attendance. We all know that attendance is a major problem all over the country. We can go to the southern part of the country, northeast, east, west, anywhere in the country, any state, any district, any city, any village, any school. We will see this situation. The attendance is always a problem in the school. So improving attendance, these innovative ideas are going to help you to improve attendance in your school. So the next is the creating a great bond between community and school. The community is going ahead, school is going ahead and making a good bond. So we can make a school better place to study, or we can make community a better place to live. So now let's go ahead, teachers. Let's talk about our first innovative idea, that is community meeting. We all do meetings. Yes, we all have different kind of meetings. So here teacher innovated a new meeting, that was community meeting. So what teacher does in this? So teacher tells all the people who are in the meeting about the achievements of the school and the problems which school is facing right now. How teacher implement this? Now let's understand. So teacher implements this innovative idea one day in a month. It can be any day. It can be like any day as per the comfortability of the teacher. Teacher can choose any day in a month. So what teacher does? Teacher tells all the students that students, you all have to bring your parents to the school, and he shares with the very important people, VIP people, important people who are in the society, who are in the community. It can be a pradhan sevak, it can be sarpanch, it can be pradhan, anybody from the community. Teacher brings those important people also from the community to the school for one day. Teacher requests that please come to the school. We want to share something very important which will help us to build our community a better place. And after that, once everybody is there, the day has come, all the people are there waiting. What will happen today? Parents, students are there. Now there is a big crowd in the school. After that, this meeting starts. So teachers start telling about the achievements of the students, achievements of the school, that what your students have achieved, where they have got any certificate, any medals, everything, whatever the students have done. Somebody has got the first position, somebody has got 90 plus marks. Everything teacher shares with the students. And after that, teacher plays some activities so that teacher can include everybody in that activity. It can be academic activity or co-curricular activity. So these two activities mostly we have in the school. So what kind of activities are there to show that how the students can do, how students are learning in the school? So the questions can be Q&A, question and answer competition. Question, a teacher will ask question, all the students will answer. Such kind of question can be asked. And then it can be sports competition, that it is co-curricular activities like running can be there, any other activity can be there. So many sports can be played in the school. And after that, it can be discussion competition, that there will be a discussion, debate competition. Who will win that? Will win the winner from the competition. And then art and craft competition. Who will create something good, something nice art and craft things. So that will be the winner. Teacher plays such kind of activities in the school at that time. And after that, teachers start sharing with everybody that how without investing any money, with zero investment, we have done a lot of things in our school, that your students, your children are learning a lot of things in the school without investing any money. So they share that as well in the school. And after that, then teacher takes the attention of all the people who are sitting there at that time, that how there are some problems in the school. The school is facing some problems and we need your attention. We need your help to make school a better place. What kind of problems? It can be like there's a the dustbin, school needs dustbin or the place to keep throw the dust, the throw the garbage in the dustbin. And the next can be that the clean water for drinking or pure water for drinking. There is a problem in the school, and washroom is not very well built. It can be a problem. So teachers share all these problems, and I believe once the parents and the community members, they see that how school is helping build the future of the students, so they are also ready to help school at any cost. If somebody cannot use the money, at least they can use the skills which they have. If somebody can build the one wall, so that is also help of the school. So teacher shares that in the meeting. And after that, teacher request everyone that please you start sending your child to the school. So it will improve the attendance of the student, and it will improve the education level of your student. And how attendance helps. So let me share with you one personal example which I have observed teachers by visiting so many schools. So there are two kinds of students in all the classes which we see usually. The first is fast learner and then slow learner. So these two kind of students we see majorly in the schools. So slow learner is that student who takes time to learn something, and fast learner is who learns so quickly. But let me tell you, teachers, that if there is any student who are like people call him slow learner, but if he comes every day to the school, he does something great in his life. And we can take a lot of examples which we can see. You must see that the students who are in your school and they were not so good in the study, but right now they have become something good. They are running their business. They have become policeman, doctor, engineer, so many things in their life. Because life, when we come every day to the school, when we study every day, the day changes, our attitude changes, our education level and the mindset changes with the same. So after that, teacher asked for the suggestions that everyone please give a suggestion that what the problems which we have told you, how we can solve these problems, how we can overcome these problems by like doing something. So they take suggestions from the everyone. A teacher keeps some register also at the same time, that please keep giving your suggestions so we can implement that in a school and get some benefits in the school. So now we can make the school better place. So this is how the teacher implements this innovative idea, and teacher does it on a monthly basis, like once in a month. Teacher implements this, and people are also happy that how the school is coming ahead and for seeking the people's help, and how people can help the school to so that their child who's coming to the school can become a better person in the life. So teachers, this was our first innovative idea. Now let's go ahead and let's talk about our next innovative idea, that is path of the future. So path of the future is our next innovative idea. So how teacher implements this? What is the planning and preparation? Let's understand that. So as we all know that when we see people outside, when we see our idols, we always feel inspired from them. Yes, you teachers can also tell me that who is your idol and who inspires you the most. So what teacher does in this? So teacher takes help of all the old students who studied from the school. So teacher calls all the students. Teacher tries to find from the numbers of those students and find them that the people who have studied from the school and they are doing something great in their life. But great, like they have become doctor, they have become engineer, they have become policeman, they have an army, and there's so many professions like that. and somebody has become like they have their personal business, they have done a lot of growth in their life. So teacher try to find such kind of people from the community so that they can come in the school and motivate other students. So here teacher have two motives. So the first motive of the teacher is that the teacher can motivate students to make their bright future by inspiring the other people who have also studied from the same school or who live in the same community. And the second motive is to keep connected those old students who have studied from the school, and so they will be connected and they will be always ready to help the school at any condition. So our teacher does this. So teacher finds the number of any old student and teacher requests that student please come to the school and please motivate our students that what you are doing in your life, how you have done this. Our school has helped you to become something better in your life. So teacher asks those students. So they also feel good that the school remembers us. We are doing something good. So people are remembering us. So at least they also feel good in this condition. So they come to the school, and after coming to the school, they love to share the same class where they used to stand before 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. And today they are standing in the same school, motivating the other people, the future maker of the country, and then motivating that how the school has helped them. They also feel so good. The students also feel so nice that he is the student who used to study in the same school, and today I'm studying on the same school. If he can do something, why can't I? And they also motivate, they tell the way that how you can do something in your life. And this feels so good for the student and the teacher and from that former student. So such kind of this is how the teacher implements this innovative idea, and teacher sees such amazing benefits also that students start studying more, and students feel more connected to the school, and they start listening to the teacher. Whatever teacher says, they try to implement that as soon as possible. So this is how the teacher implements this innovative idea. And teachers, let's go ahead and let's talk about our last innovative idea of today's live webinar. So still, if you have any question, if you're watching me right now on the Facebook or Zoom app, you can tell me in the chat box or in the comment box. I would love to read your comments and reply on that. So our last innovative idea is parents in the library. Parents in the library, we always listen to students in the library. How parents in the library? So there is a simple logic. So we all know that students are the people, any child, any children which we see from the primary or upper primary classes, they try to do the same thing which their parents are doing, because most of the time they spend their time with their parents only. So they also try to do the same, or sometimes they try to copy their teachers also. So let me tell you one small example, because we have also my brother's daughter in the house. I see that how her teacher wears the sari. So when she comes at home, she also tries to do the same. That my teacher wears the sari like this, I will also wear the same. So this is how the students feel. They get inspired from others. They start following others, their parents and the teacher. So here teacher takes the help of people, and teacher connects, again I'm saying, teacher connects the community and the school to create a good bond of everyone. So how teacher implement this? So teacher request all the parents, the school parents. So I believe that both bringing both to the school can be a little hard task, but one person from the family can come. It can be mother or father. Most of the fathers, as they go to their job every day, so they will not be able to come. But mothers can come to the school because they love their child and they would love to come. So what teacher does? So teacher brings them. Teacher says that please come to the school, and in the school once in a week, teacher selects any day as per teacher's comfortability, and after that, once the teacher is comfortable for any day, teacher decides a day, share this information with the parents and the students. They bring your parents to the school, and after that, so students play the teacher tells the poem to the student, and they try to read it from the parents. So the parents read first the poem, and then the student read, because they also feel good. If directly I say to any student that this is the poem you have to read, he will feel little shy. But when her mother has read that poem, she will not feel so much shy to read that poem again. And again, the teacher asks those parents to come in the library and sit in the library, take the book and start reading with the child. And it can be any book. Parents can bring the book from their house. If they are reading any book, if they love to read, they can also bring. So teacher does this activity for some time, and then teacher sees such good, amazing, different changes in the students' attitude that they have started reading more books, they have started doing more things. So this is a famous quote as well, that not quote, I will say statement kind of, that if you read book at your home, your child will read book at your in the school. So you start reading the book, he will start reading the book there, which is very famous, and we all know that. So these were the three innovative ideas, teachers, which I had to share with you. And I believe that you have loved these innovative ideas. Once your schools are open, you try your best that you implement at least one of these innovative ideas to get the benefits in your school. So teachers, if you have any if you have any question, you can ask me right now. I would love to reply you, and I would love to answer all the questions. So let's see the comments which we have on the Facebook. So there are some teachers saying namaskar, namaskar everyone. Good afternoon, teachers. So can we organize some occasions to give opportunity to the parents to do and show their skills? So Tapan sir is there. Very good suggestion, sir. So the yes, we can do this. So if we can organize some occasions, we should do that. If Diwali is coming, if Holi is coming, any other festival is coming, so we should try that, sir. And this is a very nice suggestion. And I believe that you are also doing something in your school like that. So you must try it when an occasion comes, get opportunity, connect parents to the school. Once the parents are connected to the school, believe me, they are going to send their child every day to the school. We all know that when we love to do something, we suggest others also to do that the same, that you do it, this is very good, this is very good, this is like this. So we try our best. If parents are going to love the school, then they are going to send their child every day to the school. So very nice suggestion, sir. And Kunda sir is saying good afternoon, Rasmi ma'am, good afternoon, and Seema ma'am, namaskar, Onish sir, namaskar. So these are the comments, and I believe teachers, if you have any question, you can still tell me in the comment box, or you can ask me. If you have no questions, I believe that I have told you these innovative ideas in a very good way. And right now there is no confusion, there is no doubt right now, but I promised you in the starting that I will share with you the way that how you can share your innovative ideas. So this is the perfect time to share that. So there are four parameters to share your innovative idea, and our website is www.ziei.com. So this is our website. There you can share your innovative idea with us. And what are those four parameters? So the first parameter is that your idea should be based on zero investment, as our program name is ZIIEI, Zero Investment Innovation for Education Initiatives. I will tell it again, Zero Investment Innovation for Education Initiatives. And in Hindi, we say that Shiksha mein Shunya Nivesh Navachar. And the second is that your idea should be documented. You should have any proof, any photo, any video, something, any proof of your innovative idea, that yes, you are implementing that in your school. And the third is that your idea should be already implemented in the school, that the idea which you are sharing with us, you are implementing that. And the fourth is that you must have seen some fruitful outcome of your innovative idea. It can be that improving the learning outcome of the students, bringing girl students to the school, improving attendance, bringing parents to any outcome which you see, then you can share your innovative idea. So again, the sir has comment as we have got one comment. The parents in the library has some challenges regarding illiterate parents. So yes, sir, I agree with you. There are some challenges bringing. There are so many times when when teachers shares with us that even the parents do not come on the parents meeting. They share with that we try our best that parents should come to the school, but they do not come on parents meeting. So yes, I believe, sir, that there are some challenges, but what if we can offer them which is beneficial for the parents, then parents are going to come, at like I can guarantee you. And then I can share with you one innovative idea. So what teacher implemented, I'll tell you the one small 2 or 3 lines of that. Then you will understand that how you can bring parents to the school. And when somebody do not know anything, like illiterate parents are there, like they do not have information, they're not aware about education. So we can tell something which is beneficial to them. So we all know that the government keep telling the government keep launching them some schemes for the poor people, or sometimes for everyone. Basically, government have some schemes, but it does not reach to the right person. Those schemes, the people do not know, the villagers do not know what are those schemes, how they can take the benefit of those schemes. So when they do not know, what if we can provide them those schemes, and we can tell that these are the schemes and you can take benefit like that. This is the offer which government is providing you. The government is providing a bicycle to your girl. Government is providing you some money as a loan, and then you don't need to pay any tax. You don't need to pay any interest on that. Government is helping you to build your business more, and this is the form. You can take this form from here, you can fill it, I will help you to fill it, something like this. If we can do, so I believe parents are going to come and they are also going to feel good. So this is end of the teacher this is the end of the session, teachers, and I believe that you are going to implement this innovative idea. So let's meet tomorrow with different innovative idea. Till then, you have a great day, have a great journey. Bye bye.